brother thought I was doing a good enough job and wanted me to keep going. And so at that time, they both being, very, very high caliber, high quality people, deserved a guy 100% of the time. So I had to choose between caddying and staying John's manager, and decided to stick with family and help my brother out with hopefully the last 10, 15 years of his career.
Well, that was Tim Mickelson, Phil Mickelson's brother, when I did a story about him taking over his brother Phil's bag as his caddy during the Farmers Insurance Open at the end of January. It just so happens that the WGC in Mexico City was the first time that he took over his brother's bag when Jim Bones Mackay got sick during the tournament. Fast forward a year, and all of those things look like blessings in disguise. We head to Chapultepec Golf Course, some 7,600 feet above sea level in Mexico City. Reigning Player of the Year, Justin Thomas, coming off a bogey on 17, needs a number on 18 to put pressure on the leaders. Let's listen to the Spanish call.
Es Justin Thomas, hoyo 18, frente a la galería, última ronda. Ahí está el swing, el estadounidense. ¡Qué bien picó esa bola! ¡Viene para abajo, para abajo, para abajo! ¡Sí! ¡Adentro! ¡Justin! 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 ¡Lo hizo! ¡Lo hizo! ¡Magia pura! En el club de golf Chapultepec. ¡Última ronda! Justin Thomas, Eagle.
That's right, an eagle, too. He's the clubhouse leader. Then Phil right there hits that par putt to force a playoff. And in the playoff hole, Phil's about to put this one away, but the lip gets in the way. So Thomas, after that tap-in, needs to make this putt to force a second hole, and that does not happen. Phil Mickelson, his drought is over. Longest of his career, hasn't won since the 2013 British Open, and he looks pretty good for going into the season.
It's hard to put into words because my brother's one of the people I love and respect the most in this world, and be able to share this moment, but this journey, this challenge, and this opportunity has been very meaningful for us.
You said something to me when you were waiting to do this interview. Your nerves are shot after going through this ordeal. How were you able to hold it together coming down the stretch?
I try to look calm on the outside, but inside I'm shaking, and I enjoy that. That's what was so fun, and that nervousness starting the round, before the round, and all the preparation, all those nerves that you feel. I haven't felt that in a long time because I haven't been in the last group in a long time, and so it's been really fun.
Well, the San Diego State basketball team is preparing for their Mountain West Conference tournament game with Fresno State on Thursday in Las Vegas. The Aztecs losing both games to the Bulldogs this season by 4 at home, and then getting worked over by 18 in Fresno. San Diego State securing the 5th seed in the tournament after their 79-74 upset over the 21st-ranked Nevada Wolfpack. San Diego State's the hottest team in the tournament, winning their 6th straight on Saturday, led by senior-dominated box score Cameron Rooks with 12 in his starting role. Malik Pope scores 16, and former Saintsman Trey Kell leading everyone with 17. Next up, Vegas.
I told the team 2 weeks ago that we're the best team in this conference. And if you don't believe that, then you shouldn't step on the floor. And so we believe we're the best team in this conference. So we have to prove it every night we go out there.
I want to thank this. I guess it was the senior connection tonight, because Trey and Malik were the only ones who passed him the ball. So it feels good to at least get the ball.
Meanwhile, over at UCSD, the Triton basketball team learning where they'll be playing in the Division II tournament. First up, the men. Eric Olin's squad made the West Regional Finals the past 2 years and secured an automatic bid with their win in the CCAA tournament.
And the last team is UC San Diego.
Yeah, well, it's a little easier to be the last team in the bracket when you got the automatic bid and you know you're in.
So off a little bit of a high from last week. Yeah, we're definitely excited to get Cal Baptist again, the great team, and we're ready for it.
The women also finding out their fate. Heidi Vanderveer's team posting a 27-4 record on the season.
The 3 seed belongs to UC San Diego.
For our team, it's, I'm not going to say become routine, but it's become a high expectation of ours, and we're very excited to be going to Azusa and playing Seattle Pacific.
We just have to stay in and look at what we have done so far and what we can still do, and all the improvements that we have, and just have faith in our coaching staff and in ourselves.
The state CIF playoff matchups coming out on Sunday, and 15 teams in boys and girls soccer, 15 teams in boys basketball, 15 teams in girls basketball, all making the state tournament. Our coverage of the CIF state playoffs will start on Tuesday, March 6th. Meanwhile, 7-on-7 resuming on Sunday. Only 2 teams escaping week 1 unbeaten as the Barons are taking on the Saints. Baron quarterback Kevin Rosar on a tear. The long bomb, and John Nzuza comes up with it in the pile. 13-6 Barons. Saints fire back with the Kavanaugh duo, Will to Jake, for their second touchdown of the day. But another Rosar to Nzunza touchdown seals the deal. Barons win it 19-18. They're 4-0 in the spring season.
Considering we went 0-11 last year, it wasn't all that good, and coming out here and winning 4 straight, it's a pretty good feeling. We were expecting hard competition, but we worked hard and we came out with the W.
Well, 2 teams that know each other pretty well are the Hornets and Cougars. Hornets quarterback Chris Tabia finding Don Chapman for the TD, and they would take the early lead. The Cougars respond. Quinn O'Connor finds Jaden Wickware for the score, and then it's Davia going right back to Chapman for their second TD of the day. And final minute, O'Connor finds Joshua Wheeler for the score, and guess what? We end up in an 18-all tie.
We got a lot of big expectations. We'll be moving into the Western League, so we got a lot of good competition coming in, and we all got big shoes to fill. I do certainly for Asante. You know, he was a great quarterback, and it's going to be hard to fill in for him, and I think I can do it, and I'll try my best.
The host Warhawks facing the Bulldogs from way up north. First drive, it's Warhawks' Kenan Christian making a catch and flashing the moves. He's a preseason Silver Pigskin favorite, leading to a Warhawks quarterback Mario Alves finding Tyson Gangstad for the touchdown. And then it's the Bulldogs throwing it, but it's intercepted by one Devin Carter. And that would lead to this. It would be Alves right back to Gangstad as the Warhawks jump out early, and they go on to win this one. The final, 28-14.
My quarterback, Mario, he's killing it, throwing the ball good, getting his footwork in. All of us are getting our footwork in, just getting hard work out here, trying to become the best. Expectations, I hope to be looked at by many colleges and just make it somewhere so I can help my family out.
Meanwhile, the Eagles flying into Madison to face the Vaqueros. The Vaqueros open the scoring as Wickhauser finds Yafet Yockley in the corner of the end zone. Nice grab there. Eagles' Christian Ostring rolls out and then finds one Jacob Setterberg. That would make it 7-6 Vaqueros. And then it's Eagles' Justice McComb scoring the final touchdown of the game. That would make it 15-7. That's your final.
It feels great to help my team out and take the dub. We should have a good, strong passing game this year. Just work hard and get a ring.
All right, it's the battle of the felines. Wildcats and Cougars. Cougars' Jeremy Mendezgal finds Chance Johnson in the back of the end zone. 8-0. Mendezgal finds Johnson again. This would end up making it 14-0. Wildcats get on the scoreboard when Cameron Kinnear would find Alex Fetko. That would make it 14-6. The Cougars seal the win as Mendezgal throws to Sajad Al-Nayem as the Cougars win at 22-6.
We came out. Today was my first week coming out. I missed last week, unfortunately, but we came out. We had a different game plan, a couple new guys. This week through practice, we inserted a couple new people, and we came out and we came ready to ball.
All right, next up, Mustangs and Vikings. That's a little young dude helping out there. Mustang quarterback Jonte Stewart has an arm going deep to Adrian De La Cruz, who sprawls out for the score. Marwin Phillips gets the ball right back for the Mustangs with this pick. And then it's Stewart again to one De La Cruz for the score. Final 18-4 Mustangs.
Well, this springtime is going to help us hugely because usually we're not a passing team, but we recently lost our running back, Simon Piranado, and, you know, we just had to step it up somewhere else that is going to be needed.
All right, La Jolla Beach and Tennis Club, the finals of the 129th Annual Pacific Coast Doubles Championship. UCLA in the blue. Austin Rapp teaming up with Point Loma alumnus Keegan Smith, who won 3 CIF titles as a pointer. On the other side, it's Lawrence Verboven and Jack Yada wearing Cardinal for the USC Trojans, and they win their first set 6-3. And then how about this? Match point in set 2. It's Verboven with the serve and Ayeda with the slam. The Trojans take the 2018 Pacific Coast title.
This is just a fun tournament. I mean, I love coming out here back in San Diego. We're just having a fun time out here. And I mean, I'm definitely upset that I lost, but it's still a good tournament.
It's just like put a great vibe to the team. Like we're really great friends, so it's always nice playing out here and like winning. So yeah, it's really beautiful.